race here at Ocean's Dirt Wars for the 3-race finale at Bristol for the NASCAR Heat 5 Season 3 Super Late. With the guys that showed up tonight, looks like we're going to have just enough for a main event. Doesn't look like we're going to have a B main again, but hey, I mean, we're only going to have 16 guys next week, and I'm pretty sure you guys will as well. But speaking of the points, currently coming into this week, Tanner Swilley still barely holding on to the points with 741 points. He's got an 8-point lead over its Scoozies at 732 with 2 wins this season. And then you got Iron Man in third with 545. Fourth, you got Mohawk with 536. Fifth is Heat 0819 with 514. Sixth is Scrappy Doo with 492. Seventh is T10-18 at 461. Eighth is Slapstick with 377. Ninth is Toxic with 371. And 10th is Lil Dude with 344 points. 11th Miles Deep Bomber with 289. 12th is Nichols Tony and Scrappy Doo. Those are all your different winners this season. 13th is Ginger, 87 with 199 points. 14th is Irish Miner with 190. 15th is Sonny G with 179, but unfortunately he had to scratch out for this evening. He was having some PlayStation technical errors, so tough break for my brother Sonny G. He was really hoping to get back out on the track tonight, but unfortunately he had some PlayStation issues, kept shutting off on him. He didn't want to risk anything, so he's scratched out for this evening. So most likely he will not race at Bristol next week. 16th and final spot is It's Redneck at 175, but he is tied with Rabbit Cheddar also at 175. And it looked like, and I did the heat that Redneck was supposed to be in. He didn't show up and Rabbit did, so Rabbit might squeeze his way in as long as he does good in the A main. So there is your championship picture going into tonight. So we're just going to wait for the heat results to see where these guys will start in tonight's A main. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next week, because next week, and I'm definitely going to be advertising next week's race all over Facebook, and it's going to be a really big deal next week. Going to be doing a lot for you guys. Next week I'm planning on doing gonna go live at I'm gonna have a drivers meeting with the guys at 6, and then 6:30 I'm gonna go live, and we're gonna start with driver introductions and opening ceremonies. And then after that we're gonna do a quick 4-wide salute to support and thank the fans and the viewers this year that have been watching us every single week and watched our videos afterhand, and just to thank our appreciation for you guys, because next week we'll be celebrating 3 full seasons here on Heat 5, which is an absolute amazing accomplishment. And next week we will crown a Season 3 champion. So you guys don't want to miss it next week at Bristol, where we will actually start racing at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It might be a little after they're done with the 4-wide salute, but then we'll get lined up and start with 3 consecutive 100-lap main events. Now, the first 2 will be with stages, but the last one will be with no stages to crown our champion. So that is going to be a very high stakes, very high pace race, I would say. That track's a very, very fast track. I mean, some of the guys are running low 15.6s, mid 15.6s, some... I know they used to run 15.5s too, so if these guys get their setups in and dialed in, that could be one hell of a race. So we just got to wait and see what next week brings, and I feel like it's going to be a heck of a good event next week. So please, if you can, tune in next week. We're going to try to give you a heck of a good race next week. And also tonight as well at Charlotte. Should be a pretty good one. Just waiting on the heat race line. Later on tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be over in Tony Stewart for week number 6 over there. Tonight we will be at the famous Baxterville Speedway. Got a pretty good, decent lineup of cars over there, too. And can Nichols Tony do what he did last week and win 2 straight in one night again? If he can do that again, that's pretty impressive. So we'll see what Nichols. And as far as, like I said, with plans, as far as next season, still up in the air yet, but I'll have more for you guys once it's fully developed and we have it all ready to go. And we are back, and like I was saying, we're gonna, and while I have the chance, I will announce I'm gonna have a total of 20 finalists for Driver of the Year, Racer of the Year as they call it, where fan favorite Driver of the Year pretty much, where you guys will all vote and select who you think was the most popular driver for the 2020 for the year of 2021 here in Oceans Dirt Warriors. So I'm going to do a fan voting for that, and I'm going to do 10 drivers from Heat 5 League and 10 drivers from Tony Stewart. Now, the 10 drivers that I think deserve to be, I'm going to name them right now. The 10 drivers I would say that are going to be in this is going to be It's Scoozies, Tanner Swilley, Heat 0819, Y2G Toxic is the fourth one, Census T10 to 18's the fifth one, Scrappy Doo will be the sixth one, the seventh one will be Iron Man, eighth will be, I'm looking at my list here, eighth will be Lil Dude. I'm going to add him into it. Well, Lil Dude will be the eighth driver. The ninth one will be looking at my list. Oh, ninth will be Nichols Tony, and 10th will be Mohawk. So that is your 10 drivers on the Heat 5 side that are eligible to win. Here we go, guys. I'm going to join their party here, and we will get them lined up and ready to go for 100 laps at Charlotte. Nope. We only had 15 guys. Alright. Can you hear me, Iron Man? Iron Man. Yes. Yeah, we only had 15 show up, so. Oh, okay, I got him. I got him. Yeah, I forgot he's not in here. Yeah, I got him. I got him. Sorry about that, Toxic. Sorry about that, Toxic. Can you hear me, Iron Man? Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Alright, is everyone ready?
Yeah, one second.
Yep.
Let me do something.
Ocean, are we running the goodies or are we going to run the Freightliner?
What's up, Iron Man?
Are we going to run the goodies or are we running Freightliner?
We'll run goodies.
Okay.
Ooh.
Damn it, I want to run Freightliner.
Hey, that's what I thought we was running too.
Damn it.
Track might come in though in the long run and help the ones out, you know? Starts out a little wet.
Alright, boys, I'm making it now, and we'll get rolling.
Hey, y'all's decent heat, but I got over there run some decent times on Tony Stewart last night.
Hey, Cheater, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
Is he in the party? Okay, well then well, if he showed up for the heat, then he's gonna have to get that last spot. Okay. Okay, so I'll scratch Ginger then. I'll put... Okay, I'll add Irish to the lineup. Can you guys get him in here? Because I got to start adding everyone in. We got to get rolling here. Alright, hold on, guys. I'm going to make another lobby so it don't lag.
Oh my god.
yeah, his mic wasn't working and stuff, and
It says he's joined.
We'll be on a little bit of night heat. But what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't got no league over there.
Where's the Tony League race at?
Baxterville.
Baxterville. Freaking Tony.
Yo.
This is Tiny. Hook me up with a little bit of setup for
I
Baxterville.
can't over here, man. I ain't got my setups on this account yet.
That's like one I definitely don't have. Baxterville.
I know a guy that might be able to help you out.
Yeah, man,
What'd
I
you
can
say
lock it in real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave us time last time to hurry up and put a setup in.
Yep.
Yeah, if someone's got one they're willing to throw Tiny's way for Baxterville that's running that, I'd highly
Oh, yeah.
appreciate it.
I think he was having mic issues.
Trying to run it
Tiny,
off
you
of
can
his
join.
phone.
I'm on my way. Oh,
Congrats on getting the pole, Tiny.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't the first pole he's ever grabbed.
There's been a few. Shut.
Oh, look at that, Tiny.
I know. God damn it! That's been a reoccurring thing for a while that I'm ending tonight, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Heat, you can join, sir.
Oh my god, dude!
Him and I had a photo
Starting him
finish.
on the outside and everything. Bull. This is rigged.
Hey, him
You
and I
want
had
a
a
seat,
photo
brother.
finish. I almost had that heat, so he would have had me on the outside pole if I could have just got a little bit more in front of him.
See, I can handle.
Toxic, you can join, sir.
He'll put his car where he knows I like to put mine. God.
Scoozies don't join yet.
Yep. I know I showed some of the guys today at
Common
work
Toxic.
the broadcast that Ocean does. They
Yeah,
think
hold
that's
on. I'm
awesome.
looking for the thing right now. NASCAR heat. There it is.
Hey, you want to text Cody again for me and tell him I'm getting ready to do this dirt thing again for me? So you can
Okay,
jump on there?
Scoozies, you can join. Mohawk, you can join.
It's gonna be a good little race right here. Goose is fast.
Okay. Nichols, Tony, you can join.
What if I did or didn't get anything?
You hear me, Ocean?
I heard you.
Damn.
You're good, Iron Man. Thanks, buddy.
Unloading in.
Okay. Tanner's up next. Oh, shit. I gotta go for the friends list now. Oh, there he is. Tanner, you can join, sir.
I'm sending
No.
him a message now.
You talking about Facebook heat? No. Well, I didn't see that you're online.
Twitch, you can join.
Oh, yeah, let's call and see where you're
You can
at.
join, sir.
What you want to know?
Yeah.
Recruit Life, you can join, sir. Alrighty.
Oh, recruit. He did make it, didn't he?
Hey, did you?
Not yet, sir. Yes, you did. My bad. For some reason, I didn't put you down. Sorry about that. If you want to back out, recruit, I can get fishing in here. Okay. My mistake. Alright, fishing, you can join. Thanks for telling me, sir. Appreciate it.
Jumping
No, you're good. Okay. Iron Man, you can join, bud. No, you're good. We're not always perfect. We make mistakes from time to time.
Oh shit! Hold on. All right, there.
Okay.
He ain't gonna come for me. I said, so I'll try. I think he sent you one. I sent one. Cause your fucking your internet will go on and go back off. Like you'd be on for a minute, like you was
Who's
going to
after
race,
me,
and
Ocean?
you disappear.
Ocean, who?
I got Superline in here. Next is Irish Miner. You can join Irish.
In the party.
Yeah.
He can't because I'm in here.
All right.
Invite Superline once I leave. Now. Okay, now you can join Recruit Live.
Hey, do you remember me telling you I was going to buy that folder today?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hollywood, you can join, sir.
Yep.
Alright, accepting
Just
the
the four or
invite.
both?
4-wheeler.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that Raptor 660.
I'm in.
Okay. Rabbit Cheddar, you can join, sir.
I want to say it's the very first year they got electric start. So I'd want to say like 96 or 97. It's actually called it was called a 350. They call them like the 350 electric or whatever, but it's a Warrior.
Okay, Slapstick, you can join.
The engine on this thing rips, dude. It runs good. I just tore it all the way down to redo everything, frame, paint it.
It's well, you're going through
Only issue
Stater's
we ever
Con.
had was the carburetor.
Slapstick, you can join.
Oh.
I'm connected. Alright, I'm in.
All right, boys. Good luck. Have a good, clean race, and put on a show for the fans. Thanks for coming, and send me a shit ton of invites. Thanks.
10-4, sir.
Yep. Good luck, guys.
Hey,
You ready to go? All right. Good Good luck, boy. Get it done. Yeah, I got a crap ton. I'm just making sure you were there and ready.
Hey, Zach.
What?
Aaron Rodgers is not staying with the Packers. Confirmed by ESPN.
I don't know, boy. I'm not worried about that shit right now.
No, he's not staying with the Packers. He requested a trade.
Alright, well, I gotta go.
Alright, bye.
Alrighty, folks. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for the Goodies 100 here at Charlotte? Week number 7. One more race before next week's championship finale. Here at NASCAR Heat 5 Oceans Dirt Warriors. And here we go. Oh, and we are underway here at Charlotte. Tiny Hammer out to the early race lead. And already we have a caution early. Kind of a good thing because I missed a little bit of the start. So we will get a complete restart. A little bit of a weird caution here early. Tiny Hammer and Heat will lead us back to green. And these guys will get to make some adjustments here pretty early in this race. So here we go. We are back ready to try it again. To play in the clay here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And the green flag is out. Here we go again. Tiny Hammer and Heat on the front row. Toxic and Scoozy's on the outside. Toxic slicks up just a little. And he gives Scoozy some room as they're going down the inside. Tiny Hammer and one of the fastest drivers in the game is Heat. And Heat 0819 takes the lead. And what a race we have. Oh, and we got some little bit of miscues in the back there. What a battle for the lead early between Heat and Tiny Hammer. And now they are spreading out here. There's Toxic and there's Scoozy's and it's Scoozy's and Nichols Tony. There's Y2G Toxic. That's trying to get the points lead going into the championship race right there. Your season 1 champion, it's Scoozy's. Holding off Nichols Tony. There's Mohawk in the 56 battling with the points lead. Tanner Swilley. There's Nichols Tony. Tanner and Mohawk battling for position early. They are battling for that 6th position, and Mohawk trying to get him on the outside. Mohawk makes the pass. This high side is definitely going to come in. There's Twitch FNN joining us this week. And there's Fishing for Bass. There's Iron Man in the 4 car. There's Super Line 9, Irish Miner, Recruit Life back with us this week. And there's Hollywood making his first A-main. There's Rabbit Cheddar trying to make it work up top with Recruit Live. And there's Mr. Slapstick. And there's Tiny Hammer right on Heat's back door. Look at the battle. And then Nichols Tony trying to catch up to Scoozy. Then he smacks the wall trying to get that 4th spot. What a race. This is going to be shaved out. Toxic trying to look in the inside. They're already closing in a lap traffic. Rabbit Cheddar is going to be the first victim. He slid up the wall. And Rabbit Cheddar, and he moves out of the way. Tiny Hammer in that 2nd spot. Scoozy's got company and Nichols Tony. There's Heat 0819 out to the early lead here in stage number 1. What is Heat 0819 going to do? Is he going to finally get... There's it, Scoozy and Nichols Tony battling hard for that 4th spotter, catching up to Toxic. There's Nichols Tony trying to get underneath Scoozy's for that 4th spot. They're just about 3 wide for 3rd. And the high line's working a lot better than the inside right now. High line in the middle of the track. Inside is not quite coming in. Scoozy slipped. Nichols Tony looks like he's going to make the pass for 4, but Scoozy's will get him back on the outside. They're side by side in the line. Nichols Tony will take the spot. There's Twitch FN and a Mohawk battling. Look at this. There's Fishing for Bass. He made a pass on the points leader, Tanner Swilley. Right now, and there's Iron Man in the 4 machine. There's Superline 9 in the 07. There's Irish Miner in the 22. There's Recruit Line. Oh, and Mohawk got hit in the wall by Tanner. Tanner Swilley put him up in the wall. I did see that. That is a little bit of questionable racing here early. And there's Hito 819 in the number 36 machine. And look at this, 5 cars battling for the lead. Toxic and Tiny Hammer. Look at Tiny Hammer, he's trying to get a run on Heat. Hito 819 out in front. Top 5 have pretty much checked out from the field here early. They had an early caution, but then after that, you know, it's been pretty clean racing. Hito 819 looking like right now he's a car to beat. They only had 1 lap car so far. There's Toxic, the Richmond winner. And there's coming behind the Texas winner and 2-time winner this season, the season 1 champ, Scoozy. That's your top 5 right now. It's Hito 819, Tiny Hammer, Toxic, and Nichols Tony looking underneath. Toxic, here comes Scoozy. That's going to open the door. Are we going to have a 3-car battle for 3rd? Nichols Tony trying to make it work. Scoozy is right there. He's getting that high side to work. He's battling back now. Nichols Tony, Toxic is holding them both up. And Tiny Hammer and Heat's kind of separating themselves right now. Nichols Tony trying to get the pass. Scoozy's had a good run coming out of the corner. They're almost 3 wide for 3rd. Nichols Tony, Toxic, and Scoozy's battling for that 3rd spot. Oh, look at this, almost 3 wide. Scoozy's is going to try to make the pass back on Tony for 4th. What a battle, 3 wide for 3rd. What a rail, Toxic goes in the wall. Tony and Scoozy will get by both. Can Scoozy's make the pass on Tony? No, he won't. And now Toxic back underneath Scoozy's, trying to go for the crossover. Is he going to make it work? No, he won't. Scoozy slipped up. And Toxic will keep the 4th position. Tony got 2 for the price of 1. Nichols Tony on the move in that 51 car. There's Scoozy's now. He's right on Toxic. Toxic in the wall. And Scoozy's will take the 4th. Look at the run Toxic got coming out of the corner. They're side by side for that 4th spot. And then and Scoozy's will make the pass. Oh, he slide up a little. He had to check up. They're side by side, door to door for that 4th spot. Tiny Hammer, I seen his catching Heat. And Scoozy's looks like he will make the clean pass on Toxic for that 4th spot. But Toxic is battling. They're side by side for that 4th spot. He keeps getting runs on the outside. But Scoozy's trying to get that run on the bottom. Look at the run on the outside for Toxic. He will keep 4th. Toxic and Scoozy still neck and neck for that 4th spot. There's Mohawk in the 56 behind Tanner. Nichols Tony, he is catching. He got by them too. Now he's closing in. And that is your stage, folks. What a finish up front. Your winner will be Hito 819. What a pretty good race, except that early caution. Your stage 1 winner, Heat 0819. 2nd went to Tiny Hammer. 3rd went to Nichols Tony. 4th went to Toxic. 5th went to Scoozy's. It's Scoozy's. 6th went to Fishing for Bass. 7th was Tanner Swilley. 8th was Mohawk. 9th was Irish Miner. And 10th looks to be Superline, I think. Either him or Hollywood. That is your top 10. Now what are these guys going to do? Probably going to work on their tire pressures, possibly tape, fresh tires. All what they're going to do to try to pick up tonight's win. Can Heat hold off these guys? What's Heat going to do? Is he going to stay out and pit? Will some of these other guys not pit? Oh, and the lineup looks about the same. Everyone pitted here for the first stage. Here we go. Time to light the fires and kick the tires. Stage number 2 is underway. Hito 819 and Tiny Hammer. They're battling. Heat slips up. Tiny Hammer's got to run. Here comes Tony and Scoozy's as well. Oh, look out, they're all battling hard and now. Scoozy's got to run on the outside. He's in 3rd. Now he's going to try to go for 3 wide for second. Scoozy's trying to make the pass for second. Here in stage 2. What a race. And Scoozy's will get second from Hammer. Oh, he barely put Hammer in the wall. Don't think he tried to do it. This little bit of hard nose rail. Oh, look at Twitch. Here comes Twitch in the number 8 machine. Toxic and Tony battle, and Tiny Hammer Scott slipped to the back a little bit. It's Scoozy's is up to second. Can he close it now on heat? Tony and Toxic battling hard for that 3rd spot. It's Scoozy's trying to catch up to Heat. Heat has been the top dog, so look at the line Twitch is running. He already smacked the wall himself. Tough break for Twitch. Look at the battle for 3rd. Toxic must have got a rocket ship coming into this stage. He's trying to catch past Nichols Tony. They're trying to catch back up to the 2nd place car. It's Scoozy. Looks like he smacked the wall a little bit. There's Mohawk in at number 56. Trying to make sure he's in a championship next week. Pretty sure he will be. Fishing for Bass. The next car there. And the number 0 machine as well. Looks like he's usually he is a 79. But fishing for Bass is one of them guys. He's trying to make it into Bristol next week. Can he make it in? Oh, tough break for Iron Man. He backed out. Tough break for Mr. Iron Man. And there's Mr. Hollywood in the 87 car. There's Rabbit Shatter in the 16, Slapstick in the 11. There's Tiny Hammer, and he got shuffled to the back. Scoozy's in that 2nd spot, but Nichols Tony, he's up to 3rd. Can Tony get around Scoozy's for that 2nd spot? He's closing in. Heat 0819's got himself a decent lead right now. Can Heat 0819 pick up the victory? He's got the strong car right now here at Charlotte. Can anyone catch him? No one's really been able to. Tiny Ham number 2, and it looks like they'll be closing in some lap travel. Look at this. Twitch still trying to work on Toxic. Here comes Tiny Hammer trying to get back up through the field. There's Mohawk in the 56, and Fishing for Bass will make the pass. Mohawk hit the wall. Here comes Hollywood in the 87. Hollywood and Tanner on the hit. Tanner will take advantage of that and get 2 for the price of 1. Tanner Swilley just passed 2 cars. Mohawk trying to get back underneath Tanner. What a run, and Mohawk will make the pass right back. What a slide job coming out of forward. He makes the pass. There's Nichols Tony. Trying back up to the leaders now, trying to get up to 2nd. Can he get around? It's Scoozy's. There's Tanner Swaley again, the number 22 car, trying to get back. Here comes Superline 9 in the 07 house car. There's Fishing for Bass in the 420. Number 79 machine. A tough break for him in there. Superline 9. He's back with us this week. Another guy trying to make it into the championship race. Oh, and Tanner Swaley in the wall. It's going to open the door for Superline as he got really sideways. He passed Hollywood. There's Irish Miner in the 38 car. There's Recruit Life in the 92. Hollywood, another one trying to qualify into Bristol. Will he get enough points to make it in for next week, or get in a right spot where if someone don't show up in the top 16, he could get an invitation in? That's with some of these guys. If some of the top 16 that did make it can't, these guys will get invited in. Because I will make sure there's a full 16. A tough break also for Rabbit Shatter. And the number 16 car, there's Tiny Hammer up front. Him and Twitch are battling. Scoozy's and Tony battling hard for that 2nd spot. And there's Scoozy's and Nichols Tony. Can anyone catch Heat? That is the question. Nichols Tony trying to make that bottom work. Scoozy's working the middle and top. Both lines sort of came in, but Heat has got a rocket ship right now. Oh, Nichols Tony trying to close in on Scoozy's. Can he catch him for 2nd? Look at the battle they have. Side by side, Scoozy's got him around the corner. Oh, and Tanner Swaley with a slide job on Mohawk to try to take the spot. There's Tanner Swaley. And Mohawk kind of got into him a little bit there. No harm, no foul. Will stay clean and green. There's Twitch FNN. He's up in that 4th spot. Now he got around Toxic and Tiny Hammer. Toxic fell to the back. Don't know what happened to Toxic. Twitch is on the move. And that number 8 car, there's Tiny Hammer as well. They're trying to close the gap on the top 3. Tiny Hammer trying to get around Twitch before Twitch will block the middle line. Tony and Scoozies have been doing battle for like the past 10 or 15 laps for that second spot. And Scoozy's been able to hold them all. There's Nichols Tony. Battling hard, there's Mr. Fishing for Bass. He got around Toxic as well. Fishing for Bass is really impressive tonight so far. It's only his second race of the season, but he's doing pretty good. There's Hollywood trying to get around Mohawk, and they both were around Tanner, but something happened that they both got into each other. There's Slapstick. Back to Tiny Hammer. Look at that, they're starting. Them two are catching up. But here is your leader, Heat 0819. And that will do it, folks. Your winner for stage number 2, Heat 0819. Picks up the stage 2 victory. We have got one more stage for you. Second went to It's Scoozies. And third went to Nichols Tony. So let's see what Heat 0819, all these guys are going to do for the last minute adjustments before we get ready for the final 30-some laps to crown a winner here tonight at Charlotte. We had a full 16-car field tonight, folks. First time this season, but 2 of them dropped out, so we got 14 cars remaining in this field. So been a pretty good, that stage 2 is pretty good. We'll see what this last stage brings us. And let's see what these guys' strategies are. If they're going to pit, not pit. Who is going to win? Week number 7 at Charlotte to get the right momentum going in. Uh-oh, Tanner Swilley decide not to pit. Here we go. And we are racing. Green flag is out for the third and final stage. Heat 0819 and Scoozies both decide not to pit. Who is going to do what here in this? Oh, they're 3 wide back there. Oh, Mohawk got sent in the wall. And look at the battle these guys are having right now. And look at them, they're all battling tooth and nail. There's Y2G Toxic, there's it. Scoozy's got shuffled to the back in that 6th spot, middle pack just about. He's got plenty of time to try to come up through here early in this one. There's Nichols Tony in that 2nd spot. Tiny Hammer is your leader. And the number 10 car. And what a battle them guys are having in the back. There's Tanner Swilley in that 3rd spot. Twitch is in 4th. Can Twitch make the pass on Tanner Swilley? Twitch will make the pass for that 3rd spot over Tanner. And here comes Heat, and it's Scoozies battling hard for that spot. Here comes Heat 0819. He led all first 2 stages because he pitted. Couple of these cars, there's your points there, Tanner Swilley. How can he hold up with not pitting? That's going to be the question. Superline 9 backed out. There's Irish Miner. There's Recruit Life in the OC. Oh, and Mohawk and Irish Miner barely made contact. Tough break for them guys. Tiny Hammer, your leader. Can Tiny Hammer get his first career Oceans Dirt Warriors victory? Tiny Hammer and Nichols Tony neck and neck for that lead. Can Tiny Hammer get it done? Oh, and they're about 3 wide for that 4th spot. Oh, and Tanner slipped up. He and Scoozy's right there on his back door. Look at them, they're battling hard. Heat trying to get a run on the outside. Hito 819, look at him trying to grind and get, look at Heat! Look at Heat, he might get 2 for the price of 1. And he will. Tanner slips, here comes Toxic, they're 3 wide. And Tanner there trying to hold off, and Scoozies will make the pass on Tanner Swilley. That is the pass he definitely needed. Scoozies will get in front of Tanner. What a pass. And now can Scoozies come back up through the field. Now Toxic looking underneath Tanner. I knew them old tires was going to hurt Tanner. Don't think that was such a good strike. Here comes Hollywood. Hollywood out of nowhere in that 87 car. There's it. Scoozies in the 5th spot. As long as he finishes out of Tanner Swilley, that's what he needs to do. And look at this. Twitch trying to get second from Tony. What a run Twitch is having here tonight, folks. But here comes Heat, though. Heat has got a rocket ship all night long. Twitch trying to make it work. Heat backed off. Tiny Hammer's got a good lead. This would be pretty cool for Tiny Hammer to get a win here in Ocean's Dirt Warriors. He's only raced quite a few times, never had match luck, but can tonight. Nichols Tony in second, trying to hold off Twitch. Hito 819 in fourth. Scoozies trying to run to get another spot. And Tanner trying to desperately hold off Toxic back there. He knows he's got to try to hold off enough cars to keep in the points. There's Nichols Tony in that second spot. Can he catch Tiny? Tiny has got a good car right now. Twitch trying to come up high. Twitch just cannot get it to work coming out of the corners. He always has to check up. Trying to make the clean pass of Nichols Tony. Good, clean side-by-side racing. And Toxic trying to close the door on Tanner. Toxic once again. Can he make the pass on Tanner? Toxic trying. Tanner blocking really good, but Toxic's right. Here comes Hollywood. Here comes Irish Miner as well in that 22 car. Oh, the 38, I should say. Oh, never mind. That's Slapstick in the 11 car. They both have the side. Look at his Slapstick trying to get underneath Hollywood. Hollywood slapped the wall. Slapstick with a slide job on the bang doors. Could not get it clear. There's your race leader, Tiny Hammer. Now he's going to be closing in on Irish Miner. And these top 5 cars, the other 4 closing in on Tiny. And Twitch made the pass for second for Nichols Tony, but here comes Heat. Heat slipped. Now can Scoozies make that pass? There's Heat in that 4 spot, about to make it 3 wide for second. Tony's battling back. Here comes Scoozies and Toxic about to pass Tanner for 5th. Toxic slide job and on, he makes the pass. For 6th, Toxic in 6th. That's what Scoozies definitely need. Oh, Heat in the wall. Heat and Tony battling hard. Scoozies trying to come up and get more points. Oh, and Heat in the wall, Scoozies! Heat was in the wall. Tough break for Heat. Scoozies had nowhere to go. Heat got in the invisible wall. Heat got in the invisible wall and Scoozies had nowhere to go. Tanner got back around Toxic. Tough break for Heat. He had a heck of a run all night long. Hit the wall, and Scoozies had absolutely nowhere to go. I mean, that was just a racing deal. Nothing intentional there. He just got pushed up just a little. They were battling so hard, and he slipped, hit the invisible wall, and tough break for Heat. You hate it for Heat. He had a hell of a run of a car. Hopefully he can come back and get some other positions, but now Scoozies in that 4th spot. Tanner got back around Toxic. So coming down to the last few laps. Can Twitch pass Tiny Hammer for the win? There's your leader, folks, getting down prior to the last nitty-gritty here. Can Tiny Hammer secure the victory here at Charlotte? It's Scoozy's trying as hard as he can to get around Nichols Tony for that third spot. Can anyone catch Tiny Hammer? Or will Tiny Hammer get his first career win here in Ocean's Dirt Wars head into championship week? This win probably right here could secure Tiny Hammer's spot in the championship. Oh, and they're wrecking again in the back of the pack. What the heck is going on? Not sure if that was a caution or if that was the end of the race. Not too sure there. Might have been the end of the race. If it was, your winner would be Tiny Hammer. And it looks like Scoozy's would get another podium finish. And that race is over. You're with a big victory. And we will get him in here for the post-race interviews. I'm going to get him in here. Big win for Mr. Tiny Hammer. Get him in there for the post-race interviews. And once I get him in there, I'm going to tell him I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, and we'll get right back and do the post-race interview. Hey, Nichols. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go use the bath, and then we'll do our post-race interviews. All right, thanks. All right, boys, I'm back. And here we go. Your winner tonight, week number 7 at Charlotte, goes to Tiny Hammer. His first career win here in Oceans Dirt Wars, man. Like I said in the chat party, you only race a couple times. You haven't had such good luck, but tonight was your night, man. You ran one hell of a good race. You hung in there both stages, and you capitalized at the end with that good pit strategy, man. And congrats on your win. Hell of a run.
Thank you, sir. The car was on rails all night.
Well, that's good, man. I mean, you had a good finish in your heat. You won your second straight heat. You got the pole, and you capitalized. Good run tonight, man.
Thank you.
How did your
Thank
car
you very
feel?
much. I mean, I was hitting twos there pretty consistently, 14 twos, and with that last stage pit, it seemed like it didn't ever slow down. It was on a rail.
Didn't have to really change much at all?
I changed one thing just a little bit, and it was the way to go.
Well, I mean, it seemed like you were the way to go, man. I mean, you were up in the top 5 pretty much all night long, and you were nice, straight, clean, and consistent. And, I mean, there was pretty good racing all night long from you guys. And can't wait to see what you guys do at Bristol next week. And I think with your win, you probably will make Bristol next week, man. Congrats.
Yeah, that was my goal tonight, was to run the best race I could so I can get locked in, since, I've only ran a few races here, and I wanted to be locked in.
Yeah, I mean, you earned enough points, so you got a full 110 as much as you can get. So, I mean, you should be pretty close to locked in or locked in. So, congrats on your win, man, and I'll see you next week at Bristol more than likely.
Thank you, sir, very much.
Yep, no problem, Tiny, and congrats to him on his win. Second tonight, first race with us this season, Twitch. Good run tonight, man.
Thank you.
How'd your car feel?
It was slower the first stage, and then it kind of come to in the second and third stage, and just kind of held on.
Yeah, I mean, you and Nichols and Scoozies all were battling for that second spot for the longest time in that last stage. Yep. Same with Heat, and you guys all were battling hard nose to tail, and I seen you slowly start coming up through lap after lap, and I seen you finally got around Nichols. You just kind of ran out of time to get the hammer, but still, heck of a good run, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats on your second place finish, Twitch, and we'll see where you at rack up in points, and maybe depending on who doesn't show up, maybe we'll see you at Bristol next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. Thank you. And third place tonight, last week's winner, Nichols Tony. Good run tonight, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I seen you guys, you and Heat and a couple others there get into each other. Don't know quite what happened there at the end, but I'm sure it was probably just a racing deal. But, I mean, accidents happen, and, I mean, I know you guys didn't try to do that. But, I mean, other than that, it was a really good race and good run tonight. How'd your car feel?
I didn't feel too bad. Starting that third stage, I made an aggressive move and only took 2 tires to stay up towards the front, and I ended up getting a pole position, but Tiny just had a little bit more than I had. And then the heat incident, I was pushing coming out of 2, and I let off, and it just kept on pushing right up on me, and I tried to keep it off of him, but it just didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell what happened, if someone hit him, or, I mean, it looked like from my screen while I was watching, it looked like he hit the invisible wall. I couldn't tell from up in the booth, but, I mean, it looked more just a racing incident, nothing intentional, but, I mean...
Yeah, my car just kind of fell right in. Twitch got around me, and it just kept on going backwards from there, and I knew it was going to be a battle between me, Twitch, and Heat, and my car just was pushing bad towards the end there.
Yeah, and for the longest time, stage 2 and 3, you and Scoozies were battling hard, too. I mean, you guys were going neck and neck. I counted probably that second stage, you and him were side by side for a second, about 20 laps straight. I mean, it was unreal.
It was definitely a good stage for a second stage, but I just didn't have it for Tiny, that's for sure.
Yep, yeah, Tiny had a good run tonight, and congrats to all 3 of you guys, and I'll see all 3 of you guys next week, and I'll also see you guys in a little bit over on Tony at Baxterville.
Yes, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Good run tonight. Alrighty, guys, that will do it for NASCAR Heat 5 here tonight. I'm going to take a little break and go watch the NFL Draft for a few minutes, and then after that, we will be back and ready for 9 o'clock for tonight's race at Baxterville, so tune into that. Congrats tonight to Tiny here picking up the victory. And as far as points concerned, I think, the way I was figuring out in my head, I think it's going to be a 4-point cushion for its Scoozies over Tanner Swilley going into next week at Bristol. So please tune into next week. And until about another 30, 40 minutes, I'll see you guys in a little bit. And thanks for watching.